it's got to be on our unloader, right? See, it's like pulsating even when we when I'm off the trigger. It normally doesn't do that. It's like a consistent, it doesn't do that. So, and we're losing power. So I think I got to bypass the unloader if I want to finish this job. Ow. Hey guys, this is yours truly, Mr. Lang, Team Wash Life. How are you? Quickly, I want to make a video for you out of the kindness of my own heart. So guess what? Today, so our power washer was malfunctioning the other day, and I thought I fixed it. I thought maybe it was a clog in the water line somewhere, so I kind of touched up our plumbing, rinsed out our filters, blew them out, all that stuff. I tried it again. It seemed to be working all right. Anyway, today we're on a job and it started acting funny again, and I noticed when I let off the trigger and I'd start spraying again, it seemed worse, and like every time I left the trigger, it get worse and worse and worse. And so it made me think it's the unloader. Now let me show you how ours is set up. So this right here is our unloader. It's a remote unloader. You know, you can move it to a different section so it's not right off of the power washer. That way it's not feeling so many vibrations. This is a K7 unloader. So what's really cool about these is when you pull the trigger, it eases the water instead of just like a kickback. It's really a nice unloader, especially for like $100. You should really go with this if you have the chance. So for those of you who don't know, this line, so we got the power washer, the engine, and we got the pump, and then coming off the pump is our line, and this usually goes right into our unloader right here. Goes into the unloader, and then from the unloader, this goes to the reel, the hose reel. Hold on a second. So this is how it typically is hooked up. This hose goes all the way to the hose reel. So off the pump, into the unloader, hose reel, then this is the return line going back into the tank. So anyway, I took this off, I put a plug on it, popped this off, plugged these together, and what that did is bypass the unloader. So going straight off the pump, we're going straight to the hose reel. Now this is a risky move, okay? The reason is you can run it without the unloader. If your unloader's failing and you don't have an extra one on hand, you can still complete the job, but it's very sketchy, it's very dangerous. Reason is, so now we're bypassing the unloader, going straight to the reel. You'll see we rigged, this isn't good, so at your own risk, but we had to tape the handles down, and basically we can't let off the trigger. When you run it like this, you can never let off the trigger, because if you do, everything's shot, your pump gone. So it's dangerous, but it can be done. So if you let off the trigger, there's no return line anymore, and it's gonna cause a big malfunction. So anytime we wanted to switch the tip or change the thing we're using, so instead of like a gun, we want to use the surface cleaner. Anytime we had to do anything, I had to yell, "Hey Colt, shut her down," make a switch, crank it back on. And it got us through the job. We didn't have to reschedule. This was a 45-minute drive to this job, so really happy we were able to finish it. And yeah, hope that helps. If you ever come across that situation, just know in the back of your mind, you can bypass the unloader, but it's a risk. Yours truly, Mr. Lang.